If you maintain your current disciplines and the pace you're on, where will you find yourself in 5 years? It's simple to respond, hey, I haven't really pondered that. So, make this notation: in 5 years, there's a likelihood you'll either arrive at a well-planned destination or an unplanned one, well-planned or unplanned. And I assure you, 5 years from now, you truly don't desire to end up at an unplanned destination, as you may very well end up wearing what you don't wish to, driving what you don't desire, residing where you don't prefer, perhaps engaging in activities you'd rather avoid, all because you failed to chart a better course. Neglect begins as a minor issue, yet if unattended, it festers into a malady. And one instance of neglect leads to another. The most detrimental aspect of all is that when neglect creeps in, it erodes our self-worth, our confidence, our sense of value. You might wonder, how can I regain my self-respect? I'll tell you, you don't need to attend 29 classes. Simply initiate the smallest act of discipline that aligns with your philosophy, such as I should, I could, and I will. No longer will I allow neglect to accumulate, leading to a regrettable situation 6 years from now, where excuses abound instead of celebrating progress. That's the essence of discipline. Alright, self-reliance boils down to trusting yourself, taking ownership of whatever unfolds, knowing that the decisions you consciously made are now shaping your reality, recognizing that today's events are a direct outcome of yesterday's actions. Being self-reliant doesn't mean you can't work with others or trust them. Self-reliance means depending on yourself, having faith in yourself, feeling sure about yourself, taking care of yourself, trusting your own gut feelings, having confidence in the conclusions you've reached from your experiences and beliefs, recognizing your own achievements, learning from your mistakes. Being self-reliant also means having self-confidence, which comes from being able to handle tough situations, not letting small or discouraging things bring you down, even when others might give up. If you're willing to face all challenges, big or small, this inner strength will work for you. It will bring about a change, transforming the wisdom gained from your beliefs and sources of inspiration, bolstering your mindset, belief, bravery, dedication, all stemming from your mindset. If you're ready to incorporate these two attributes, your beliefs and mindset, into action, you can achieve extraordinary results. Here's a potent method to evolve and improve: nurture your self-reliance, assume responsibility for your life, take charge of whatever occurs to you. Understand that the choices you've consciously made are now impacting you. Realize that today's events are directly linked to yesterday's actions. Being self-reliant doesn't mean you can't collaborate with or trust others. On the contrary, it can make you a much more valuable teammate, partner, or friend. Self-reliance involves relying on yourself, having confidence in yourself, being accountable to yourself, trusting your instincts, having faith in the conclusions drawn from your experiences and beliefs, acknowledging your achievements, learning from your mistakes, and then sharing that wisdom with others. The adult psychologists provide an example of self-reliance. They suggest that when you get caught in the rain, you're responsible. They explain that by choosing not to carry an umbrella daily, you're choosing to tolerate occasional drenching. In other words, if you're unprepared, you're opting to face life's unpleasant circumstances, such as rain, failures, financial setbacks, relationship issues, professional setbacks, or personal losses. By failing to plan ahead, you're making a decision. On the flip side, being prepared increases your chances of success. It enhances your ability to seize opportunities and be ready for once-in-a-lifetime situations. Some individuals tend to blame others for their mistakes and failures. They might say, "It's not my fault the report isn't done, so-and-so didn't do their part." Certainly, it's your responsibility. After all, it's your report as well. It falls on you to ensure that everyone you assign work to fulfills their duties. While you can't dictate the actions of those around you, it's in your best interest to remain proactive, especially when these matters impact your future. Do you believe your boss is concerned that John neglected his responsibilities? Does he view John as the culprit? Certainly not. All he sees is the outcome. The report remains unfinished. Take ownership of what affects you. You can enhance your accountability by regularly checking in with your team members. You can demonstrate greater responsibility by asking, "Hey John, how's progress with your part? Do you require assistance?" Shall we assign someone else to assist you? If John consistently fails to fulfill his obligations, you must replace him. If he doesn't contribute his fair share, find someone who will, as failure to do so will adversely affect you. You can't wake up on the morning the project is due, simply hoping and wishing that John has completed his part. It's essential to take responsibility because it directly impacts your career. In my early career, I used to navigate through each day with crossed fingers, hoping for better outcomes. I would often say, I really hope things improve. However, I soon realized that change wouldn't occur unless I initiated it. The same applies to you. You can't rely on someone else to bring about change for you, you must assume responsibility. While you may not be able to alter external circumstances, seasons, or the wind, you can control your actions. You have the power to adjust your reading habits, pursue new skills, invest extra effort, and enhance your value manifold. These aspects are within your control. You may not dictate the stars, but you can choose to attend night school, enroll in adult classes, and acquire new knowledge. If you fail to take these steps, it's solely your responsibility. Taking personal responsibility and cultivating self-reliance are essential. How do you define success? Is being a millionaire the benchmark? Not necessarily. What matters most is that you strive to maximize your potential earnings. If you earn $110,000 annually and that's your best effort, it's sufficient. Trust that everything will fall into place. The key is to give your best in whatever you do. Whether you earn $10,000, $100,000, or $1 million a year, what truly counts is that you've exerted your utmost effort. Life's essence lies in growth and striving for excellence. Interestingly, humans are unique in their tendency to settle for less than their full potential. Unlike other life forms, humans often fail to reach their maximum capacity. How tall can a tree grow? It reaches its maximum height. You've never seen a tree stop halfway in its growth. Trees don't grow partially, they extend their roots as deep as possible and stretch their limbs upward to their fullest extent, producing every leaf and fruit they can. Similarly, humans don't stop growing halfway physically, we continue until we reach maturity. This process is genetically predetermined and beyond our control. However, we have the ability to control the growth of our minds, yet often overlook it. It tends to slip away from us. All living organisms naturally strive toward their highest potential, except humans. Why don't we strive to fulfill our full potential? It's because we possess the dignity of choice. This sets us apart from alligators, trees, and birds. The dignity of choice distinguishes us from other life forms. And here's the choice: to settle for being partially what we could be or to strive to become everything we can be. My best advice to you is to choose the latter. Strive to maximize your earnings, expand your social circle, devour countless books, hone numerous skills, experience as much as possible, accumulate wealth, and generously give back. Pursue excellence to the fullest. There's no life like it, believe me. Ever since I've embraced this mindset, I haven't looked back. Embrace the challenge and pursue it with fervor. When you prioritize growth, achieving your utmost becomes effortless, attaining financial freedom becomes feasible. The more effort you invest, the greater your rewards. Here's a disheartening scenario: your income increases, but you fail to grow personally. It's crucial to swiftly match your personal growth with your income spikes. Why? Otherwise, your income will regress to its previous level. As someone once remarked, if handed $1 million, it's imperative to become a millionaire to retain the wealth. Remember, success shies away from incompetence. The issue with winning the lottery lies in the insufficient self-improvement the individual has undergone to effectively manage and retain the money. The wealth outweighs the individual's capacity, rather than the individual surpassing the wealth. If you're a parent, utilize the challenges of parenthood as opportunities for personal growth. Discover your potential. To effectively connect with your children, you must possess a wealth of stories, illustrations, wisdom, and influence. The only way to become an exemplary parent is through personal growth, striving to become better, stronger, and wiser than you currently are. Your growth parallels the development of your children, ensuring your investment in them flourishes as they grow. As you develop, your strength, influence, wisdom, and mastery of language also develop. The real challenge lies in engaging in situations that foster growth. If success is the situation, continue growing to surpass the magnitude of your success. If failure is the situation, persist in growth until you exceed the scale of the problem. Keep progressing, keep evolving. There are 4 conditions regarding growth and change that render life meaningful. Firstly, life holds value if you acquire knowledge. There's nothing more detrimental than ignorance. Learn from your own experiences and those of others. Thirdly, life holds meaning if you persist. You must take what you've learned and put it into action. Some argue that you must do rather than try. However, attempting is crucial. I raised the bar to 2 feet and asked the children who could jump that high. Some confidently said, "I can," while others hesitated with "I can't" or "I don't know." The truth is, they must attempt. They need to step back, run, and leap at the challenge. If they knock the bar down, does it mean they can't clear 2 feet? No, they must try again, perhaps adjusting their approach. Maybe they need to start lower and gradually work their way up. When the final record of your life is written, let it reflect both your triumphs and setbacks, but never let it show that you didn't make an attempt. You must understand the importance of perseverance. You don't necessarily need to remain indefinitely, just until you reach a resolution. Consider a person who constructs a foundation but then ventures off to build another elsewhere. As a result, they have numerous foundations scattered throughout the country, yet none with walls or roofs, merely a collection of incomplete projects. This isn't a favorable reputation to establish for oneself. Commit until the task is completed. Number 4, life holds meaning if you demonstrate care and concern. Caring is an exceptional human emotion that holds immense significance, strength, and influence. Even a small amount of care yields results, but profound care can lead to remarkable outcomes. To lead a fulfilling life, one must embrace learning, endeavoring, persevering, and demonstrating compassion. Keep in mind these 4 principles, and you'll be well on your journey to constructing a meaningful life.